2020 question 4. We're given this diagram and we're given the functions f of x, this cubic point of intersection with a linear. You can see that there's 3 of them. And we're given the function f of x to be x cubed plus kx squared plus 15x plus 8. K is an integer. And we're given that f prime 3 is equal to minus 12. Okay, well, let's get f prime x to begin. F prime x is equal to 3x squared plus 2kx plus 15. And f of f prime 3, so we put 3 in, this whole thing will be equal to minus 12. We'll just have one unknown k. So 3 by 3 squared is 27. And 2 by 3 by k is plus 6k. Plus 15 has to be equal to minus 12. So 6k is equal to minus 12 minus 42. So 6k is equal to minus 54. So k is equal to minus 9. And we're asked to show that k is minus 9. So, nice easy start to this question. The function g of x is the line that passes through the 2 turning points of f of x as shown on the previous page. Find the equation of g of x. So if we have 2 points, we can get the slope. And that will enable us to get the equation. So we need the slope of this line to get the equation. So let's just have a quick, and we're given f of x here. So if we write f prime x and let it equal 0, we get the min and max. So my 3x squared minus 18x, because we have k now, plus 15. If that's equal to 0, we can say that x squared minus 6x dividing by 3 plus 5 is equal to 0. So we have x minus 5 by x minus 1 is equal to 0. So these are my factors. So my roots, x equals 5 and 1. Now always just go back up and double check, because you might just have the signs wrong. X equals 5 and x equals 1 at the turning points. Well, that would be my 1 and this would be my 5. So we do look like we have this to scale here. So I need the points. So I have my x value. I need this y value up here and this y value down here somewhere. So I need to put my x values into the original equation to get my y values. So x values back in. So f of 5. And this is just calculator use. Write it out like this. 5 cubed minus 9 by 5 squared plus 15 by 5 plus 8. And just type it into your calculator and check your answer twice. 125 minus 9 by 25 plus 15 by 5 plus 8 is equal to. So that'll give 208, 125, 75, now 208 minus 225 minus 17. So an x is 5, y is minus 17, and f of 1 is easy. We're just going to have 1 minus 9 plus 15 plus 8. So we're going to have 25 minus 9. And just checking, 5 minus 17 does work. Now there was a last part to this, it didn't come true, but we're asked to show that the graph of g of x contains point of inflection of f of x. Now there's a couple of ways to get points of inflection. Nice simple way. If we look at the graph here, just remember these points here. We look at the graph, the point of inflection is always the midpoint of the roots. So if we get the midpoint between 1 and 5, which you can see is going to be here, 1 plus 5, we're actually just getting the midpoint, so it's going to be 3. So if we put 3 into our equation, we're going to get a value that will tell us what it is now. We look, the midpoint of 5 and 1 is 6, so we get the midpoint 5 and 1, add them together, divide by 2. We get our midpoint, minus 17 and 15, add them together, minus 2, minus 1. So the point of inflection is 3 minus 1, and we just have to show that this line contains that point. So we put in 3, 8 times 3, minus 1, minus 23 equals 0. 24 minus 24 equals 0. 0 equals 0. Most people would just use double prime, let it equal 0 to find the x value of the point of inflection. So we could do that as well. So double prime, here's f prime x. So f double prime x is equal to 6x minus 18. Let that equal 0. You're going to get x to be 3. And then you follow the same procedure. Put 3 into the original. Find its value. The value is going to be this minus 1 that we got using the midpoint of the roots instead, but you can put your 3 into the original equation to get this minus 1 and do it the same way. So that's question 4, 2020.